What's up guys, I'm going to do another Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered video, and today we got a ton more details about what this game will entail. And first up, just kind of giving a brief overview of what this game is. It will include a full campaign that is completely remastered, and it will include 10 multiplayer maps from the original Call of Duty 4. And they say it has been remastered in HD with new textures and new physically based rendering and high dynamic range lighting and much more. And from what we've seen, it looks pretty good. I really want to play it on the PC in like 4K with like all the ultra settings and everything. That'd be really cool. And I think that's where this game is going to look absolutely the best, and that's pretty obvious because it always looks the best on PC. So the Modern Warfare Remastered, like I said, will come with the campaign and the multiplayer. So it will be remastered with all of the original campaign missions, such as like All Gillied Up, Mile High Club, Crew Expendable, etc. And like I said, it will include 10 multiplayer maps. So this is really cool. I really wish they would have included more multiplayer maps. It doesn't seem like it'd be that hard for them to include more, but whatever, 10 multiplayer maps. And speaking of multiplayer maps, what multiplayer maps will be on the game. So they've only announced 3 of them so far, so that is Crash, Backlot, and Crossfire. And they said that they'll announce the remaining 7 multiplayer maps later, but Crash, Backlot, and Crossfire are some really good maps, and I'm really excited to see what the final 7 multiplayer maps will be. And it won't be a separate disc, it's just a download. So even if you buy like the physical copy of the game, you're still gonna have to download it from Xbox Live or PSN or from Steam or whatever. You're still gonna have to download it, so it won't be a separate disc. So you can only get it if you buy the Legacy or the Legacy Pro or the Digital Deluxe edition of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. You can't just buy this game on its own, which technically that's not true because they're probably going to have it on like CD keys or eBay, stuff like that. Like the week after the game comes out, there'll be a bunch of keys on there that you can just go ahead and spend like 30 or 40 bucks, and you can get a key that you can just download it from PSN or Xbox Live or whatever. And like they said, can I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered without buying Infinite Warfare? They said no, you have to buy Infinite Warfare. That makes me wonder if there's going to be like a check for it. So when you start up in Modern Warfare Remastered, if it's going to check to see if you've purchased Infinite Warfare. So maybe or maybe not, you won't be able to buy the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered like a key off of eBay or something like that. You might have to buy Infinite Warfare, but what systems it might be available on, it is Xbox One, PS4, and PC. So no Xbox 360 or PS3. And we kind of knew this already because with Black Ops 3, they didn't announce anything about the last gen until like the very last minute, and those ports were just absolutely trash. And so it makes sense for it not to be on any older platforms. But at the same time, it's remastered, so it's not a full-fledged huge game compared to something like Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare would be. So I don't know, maybe. I think they probably could have made it on the last gen consoles, but I think everybody would want to see all of the time and effort spent on making it look as good as possible and making it run as well as possible on the next gen or the current gen systems. And what's really interesting is that it's not just Infinity Ward developing this game. It is actually being developed by Raven and executively produced by Infinity Ward. So Raven is the ones who are making this. And so this makes sense. This is what they do with most Call of Duty games. So Neversoft handled Extinction for Call of Duty Ghosts, while Infinity Ward really had nothing to do with that. They only really included that in their game. Meanwhile, Neversoft was behind all the development and all the fixes and bug fixes and everything like that. So Modern Warfare Remastered is developed by Raven, which also kind of sucks because that means that anytime there's any bugs or anything, a lot of times they'll be overlooked because instead of if we report them to Infinity Ward's not the ones really doing anything with it. It is Raven. So our complaints and stuff might be overlooked. And other people have asked, will my stats transfer from the original game to this one? No, none of them will transfer or anything like that. It'd be super boring if you hopped on day one and there was a bunch of Master Prestiges with their gold Desert Eagles and stuff running around and then just absolutely wrecking you. So it's good that everybody gets a fresh start, and I'm really looking forward to this. And on the Activision support frequently asked questions page, people have asked whether or not it will have like advanced movement. This is a pretty dumb question, but they answered it anyways. So It will have the exact same movement as Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so it's the same game, just retextured with new lighting and stuff like that, with a fraction of the multiplayer maps. But it will also have dedicated servers, which is really awesome. But at the same time, this is Activision, so it makes me think that maybe they won't actually have dedicated servers, that it'll be a hybrid system of dedicated and like listen servers or whatever. You know, all that garbage that they said with Ghosts when that was announced. They were like, oh yeah, it'll be dedicated servers, and then later they went back on the word, oh yeah, we have dedicated and listen servers. And then even with Black Ops 3, the newest game, we still don't have complete full dedicated servers. We still have a lot of games that are hosted by players instead of a dedicated server, but this says that they'll have full dedicated servers, which is really nice. And yeah, so there you guys go. I'm really definitely looking forward to this game. It looks really good, and it looks, you know, for a remaster of the original game, like comparing the original game to this one, it looks so much better. But I can't really wait for the multiplayer. That is just going to be the best. Like, the campaign is going to be awesome, but it's the same campaign that we've played. But the multiplayer, you know, everybody is going to have a fresh start. There'll be, you know, hacking, God mode, or flying, or, you know, infinite ammo and stuff like that. You know, everybody will just be playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare as it was when it first came out. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.